G'day everyone. I'm doing pretty good, thanks for asking, Zenty. Oh, just recovering from a sleep, because I kind of had a terrible sleep, but I'm feeling better now. Hope you're all doing alright. This might be a short session of MGS2, because we're right near the end and we're in the colon. Right up the ass of arse. Synologia. We're almost done with MGS2. I hope you do. Ah, there's an ass there.
Even my patience has its limits. I just can't leave this thing up to you any longer. I'll do the fighting. You can just go home.
Oh, okay, Colonel.
Actually, there is something I have been meaning to tell you, but I just couldn't. I think you should know, though. On Saturday morning last week, I saw a guy leaving Rosemary's room. How should I put it? It was like they were intimate. I'm sorry. Sorry to bring this up during the mission, but... Infiltrate the enemy fortress, Outer Heaven. Destroy the final weapon, Metal Gear.
Gameplay of Metal Gear. And my map's weird again. Okay. So he's, those were train stations in Japan. He was listening just now.
Variety level 13. Rescue Meryl, the return of Ginola.
I think Campbell forgot to take his pills. I think he needs to update his CPU.
Jack, it's me.
Hi, Rose.
Jack, I owe you an apology.
If it's about that conversation just now, I'm the one who's sorry.
No, it's something else.
What is it?
That day at Federal Hall 2 years ago, it wasn't a coincidence. I was ordered to keep an eye on you.
Keep an eye on me?
Yes, by the Patriots.
You're a spy?
I suppose. Yes. It's an ugly word. Are you still there?
Was sleeping with me a part of the job?
I fell in love with you.
How could anyone?
I can't excuse what I did. I've reported every detail of your personal life to them these 2 years. What you did, said, everything.
Must have been fun.
But some things I didn't tell anyone.
Oh.
Like what I felt for you.
So that's why you were involved in this mission. I should have known. Why else would they toss an analyst into the mix at the last minute?
I'm sorry. I know what I did was wrong.
No matter where I go, I get used.
I reinvented myself to suit your tastes. Hairstyle, clothes, the way I moved, things I talked about. You say you love the color of my hair, my eyes. They're not even real.
You must have gone over my psych profile with a fine-tooth comb.
It was my job.
Great performance. Had me completely fooled.
What I really wanted was for you to see the real me. It hurt to play out this artificial romance. It was worse to lie to myself than to you. The more love you gave me, the more it hurt. Because I knew the person you loved was just a character.
So it was artificial on my end too. It was just a game, not the real thing.
Oh, Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love, or thought I was, with someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving what wasn't real. I don't know who you really are. The person I knew isn't real. She's not the woman I'm talking to right now. In a sense, the deception was my own, not theirs.
Jack, I thought I was acting because that was my job. But I did fall in love with you. That wasn't an act.
You expect me to believe that? It's okay. You had your reasons, right? Hey, I understand, but I have nothing left to...
Jack!
What?
I'm carrying. I'm pregnant, Jack.
Huh?
Rose, what's going on?
Congratulations?
Amazing how you walk around like that.
Snake!
Where have you
Waiting
been?
long?
Yes.
Where's
That's
my
you.
gear? Right over there.
So apparently there's a shaver in this game. You can get an electric shaver and he'll come out clean shaved.
That's more like it.
Like no
Everything you
facial
had when
hair.
you were captured is still there.
I couldn't find it though.
Sorry about earlier. I had to use you as bait to gain access to Arsenal. It worked.
Why didn't you tell me about Olga?
You never asked. Not happy about that? Get over it.
Any effects of the virus yet?
Still waiting on that.
So, it was rigged by the Patriots?
Looks like it. From what I can tell, Arsenal is headed for Manhattan. I don't know what Solidus is planning, but we'll have to deal with it one way or another. There's also a troop of production model Rays ahead.
How many units?
25, according to Olga.
25?
Yeah. Can't say I've faced that many Metal Gears before, but
I have.
I think we can deal.
No way we can.
We can, because we have no other choice.
How?
I've stocked up on Stinger missiles. Oh yeah, Olga left this for you.
So the amount of rays you get to fight is depending on the difficulty you chose. The hardest one, you fight almost all of them.
Why?
Olga asked me to give it to you. Besides, I'm not a big fan of blades. Move the right analog stick up and down to make a vertical slice, and left and right to slice parallel to the ground. Move the stick in a circle to do a rotating cut. Push it forward to lunge and strike. You can guard with your blade if you have the L1 button pressed down. You should be able to deflect a bullet or two.
I think there's a... right. Yeah, and you can switch sides too by pressing square.
What are you thinking? Damn kid.
Raiden still has a long way to start pulling those Metal Gear Rising moves. Yeah, but this is where it starts.
Come on, time to go. If you run out of ammo, you can have mine.
You got enough?
Absolutely. Infinite ammo.
Haha, cheater.
Wait up, Snake.
What?
Snake, have you ever enjoyed killing someone?
What are you talking about?
I'm not sure. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between reality and a game.
Diminished sense of reality, huh? VR training will do that.
No, it was field training when I was a kid. I lied, Snake. I have more field experience than I can remember. It's not VR that's doing this to me.
Raiden, we don't carry guns to take people down. We're not here to help some politician either.
You can say that because you're a legend, a hero. I'm Jack the Ripper, a dirty reminder of a terrible mistake.
Legends don't mean a whole lot. I was just a name to exploit, just like you.
People will remember only the good part, the right part of what you did.
There's no right part in murder, not ever. And we're not in this to make a name for ourselves.
Then what are you and Otacon fighting for?
A future? You can stop being part of a mistake, starting now.
What am I? What am I supposed to do?
Your best. You're supposed to do
Find
your
something
best.
to believe in, and find it for yourself. And when you do, pass it on to the future.
Believe in what?
That's your problem. Come on.
Snake, Raiden.
Otacon, you all right?
Yeah, so are all the hostages.
That's good news.
How's everything on your end?
All right for now, but there is something.
What?
The Colonel's last transmission was strange.
Strange? How?
Just strange. No idea.
Interference?
I don't know.
Where is this Colonel?
I don't know. I've never met the man, actually.
I'll dig around.
Thanks. I owe you one.
If there's anything else, call me on the codec. I might be able to help. The frequency is 141.12.
4112. He's been spotted. Let's call him now, see what happens.
There's a door at the north end of that corridor. Solidus should be somewhere on the other side. Stay with Snake and keep north.
Alright. I should have the body armor on. Oh, okay. Okay, I see what I'm doing wrong. Thank you, Snake.
Take the item.
Oh. I didn't know he could die.
Snake! Snake!
Literally, I didn't know he could die. He throws out rations like they're nothing. Oh, whoops. I don't know if I could do this passively.
Snake! Snake!
I'll give it another try, but I just need to go faster. Don't die, Snake, please. Ah!
Snake! Snake!
Why does he just push himself out there? I don't understand. I'll be shield. Never mind, that didn't work. Fucking hell!
What's going on? Snake! Snake! Now go.
Oh, okay, now I see why he wants me to go first. He wants me to be the sponge. I hated every second of that. Hated it.
Raiden, about this colonel of yours. I found out where he is.
Where?
Inside Arsenal.
What?
I've checked out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal. It isn't a relay point, it's the origin of the signal. And the encryption protocol it uses is exactly the same as that of Arsenal's AI, the so-called GW.
What the hell does this mean?
I think it means you've been talking to an AI.
That's impossible.
The kernel probably isn't GW per se. GW was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your brain through signal manipulation of your own nanomachines. The kernel is, in part, your own creation, cobbled together from expectations and experience.
That's crazy.
But it's probably the truth. The virus may be starting to affect GW, which would explain the kernel's behavior.
It was all an illusion? Everything I've done so far?
Raiden,
Snake, what's happening around here?
I don't know. What I do know is that you're standing right here in front of me. Not an illusion. Flesh and blood.
Huh?
It's your call. You can drop this if you want.
No, I can't do that. Let's go.
Oh, great.
Raiden, they've got Rose.
What?
Rose is being held in the holds.
It's a trap.
Rose!
Raiden, get a grip.
But Snake...
It's a trap. Since the Colonel doesn't exist, there's no way he can take Rose hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Okay. Does Rose exist?
Don't be weird. She's your...
What if I've never really met her?
What?
If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember about her could be...
Don't jump to conclusions.
Yeah,
You and Otacon
you're jumping the
ones
gun,
that
man.
say the Colonel never
Don't
existed.
get existential.
Raiden.
Is this what Olga was talking about?
Okay, to this next part. I'm gonna save it. Holy shit, I need to save it. Raiden has the mental fortitude of a sugar cube in the hot water. He's on the edge of it, so yeah. So I don't blame him for thinking like, is everything I've experienced so far a lie? But yeah, he needs to chill. He will soon become caramel, is what I'm understanding. What the? Oh, right. No, I didn't die. It does this. Fission mode! There it is. What am I looking for? Oh, I actually have no rations. Would you like to emit or continent? Continent. There we go, we're fine. What will he say now? What will he say now?
Weapon mode SOCOM level 1. Destroy all targets to reach the goal. Number of targets, 3.
So you can talk to Colonel loads of times, and he'll come up with a whole lot of different things. They recorded a lot of him just speaking crazy like this. Okay, Snake, now you're on fleet. Stop! I can't actually select that. I'm pressing up and down. Oh. Them falling off the edge like that does not count as a kill. Sorry, Snake. And we are done here. You remember this? Yeah. It was a shit. Not as bad as the last part, though. Oh, good, you're here. Miss Thighs, with tears in her eyes.
Fortune. It's been a
Yeah,
long
that.
wait, Solid Snake. The root of all my sorrows.
What?
2 years ago, you killed my father. That was the beginning of hell for us. Everyone I love has been taken from me one by one, and no matter how hard I try, I can't follow them. An endless nightmare. The only thing we live for is to see it end. Our wait is almost over.
You can't be serious about firing the nuke.
Since no one can kill me, I may as well kill everyone I can. Starting with you, Solid Snake.
Damn! Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead. You want eternal rest? I've got it right here.
What are you gonna do? Bullets can't get near her.
I'll think of something. There's no such thing as a witch.
You think you can kill me?
I don't know what your group's been through, but let's get one thing clear. I didn't kill your father.
Do you think anyone believes your lies?
Raiden, get out of here!
He's trying for sure. Alright, so usually the frame rate drops in this area. So far it hasn't.
Jack, I've been watching how you fight.
Oh god, this bit? Yeah, honey.
It looks like you've remembered the way you used to kill in the old days. Or is it one of the S3 plan's proud achievements?
What are you talking about?
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea, though. Using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack?
No.
I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriots' puppets. But I've made use of you, and their plan too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival. It was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy, as bait. Jack, those days during the Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was absolute. Split between life and death. You ran from it. And now you've been led back to war by something less than real. No more games, Jack. At least you know. There's no reason to keep you alive now.
There they are.
I've given you a worthy opponent, at least. But now, you should die as the little Jackie boy I once knew.
Now I'm gonna have to fight a whole bunch of these. I'm not sure how many, but there's going to be a lot of them since it's on hard. One's almost down. Okay. Chaff grenade one more time so they can't spot me. Alright, he's dead. There's two. If you're noticing it, yep, there's blood on them. Whatever they are, they're made of meat. Let's not think about it. Okay. Oh, fuck! Forgot about them. Oh, that's not good. Ooh. Alright, chaff is down. Alright, I've lost count of how many I've killed now. Where are you? Alright, you're gone. Chaff grenade. Last one. Any more? Oh, that works. Oh, okay. Try not to stand right underneath them. That's actually not a good spot to be in. So now I'm going to have to do this a little bit more. Play this on a lot more harder mode since I don't have chaff grenades. Heal. Damn!
Raiden, respond. Raiden!
Here we go again. Please respawn a...
Raiden, come in. Raiden!
Right, alright. Chaff grenade first. Right, I think I remember how to respawn those rations. I have to get right underneath them. Or not? Am I wasting time doing this? Okay. Otacon.
Raiden, aim for Ray's head section with the Stinger missiles.
Thanks. How about Snake? Right, busy. God, do I dare.
I hear it's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw's face with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harry Carey Rock. I need scissors. 61.
I need scissors. 61. Can you do anything? No. Cool. Raiden, don't do that. Terrific. Wonderful. Look at me.
Raiden, you all right?
No.
Raiden?
No.
Raiden!
No. Kane is not okay. Ah, come on. I was trying to press unequip, but
Raiden!
it wasn't
Raiden?
responding. There's a new one. Gotcha. Okay. Don't jump yet? Nah, you jumped. Good timing. Come on. Okay, you for some reason you're invulnerable. Done! Oh my god! Oh!
It's no use.
I don't know why rations are supposed to respawn in the middle. I vividly remember that.
They'll know.
I'll hold them off. Give you time to get away.
You gotta hydrate.
What about you? This is suicide.
Your nanomachines, they're transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots. If you die, my child dies. You understand?
No. Why?
So that's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you. Weren't they your comrades?
No, not just comrades. Family. I know I'm going to help, but at least my child.
I applaud your attitude. If you have a death wish, I'll be happy to accommodate you. See you in hell!
Ugh. Getting zapped right in the jugular. Whoa.
You have to.
Olga.
Jesus.
Enjoy the show, Jack. Let's pick up where we left off. What's going on? What's wrong with it? GW, it's out of control. What?
They're going crazy. Initiate the self-instruct. They just don't know what they're doing.
Normal impulse cascade throughout the neural network. I can't shut it down. What happened? Maybe some kind of virus. The Patriots? I don't know. Ocelot, what have you been up to? It's too late. Arsenal's system control is going haywire. It's on an emergency ascent course.
I pressed too many buttons. They all looked funny to me.
Stupid machines.
Oh, that's what I was doing wrong. See, I was using a Stinger when I should have been using a P90. P90s kill Metal Gear Raids. Confirmed. Give me your gun.
Damn the Patriots. You still have some use.
I've captured Snake.
Snake?
Bring him in.
Oh shit, he knocked out. Would you like to save? Yes, please. Thank you. The rectum!
Are you awake yet, Jack? GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you. I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
Ah, come on. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. No, 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 no. No.
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers from.
Why did you squeeze me?
What do you mean?
That's not your business.
Oh, really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Who talked? Ocelot?
Not exactly.
No, you did, just
I
now.
was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
A list of names of the Patriots.
Oh shit.
They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW, including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one, while we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No.
No, there is another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that. What exactly do you find so funny?
Charades usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything you've done here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
Exercise?
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel. An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
What?
Ames and the President's deaths. The ninja. The computer virus that mimics Foxdie. Did you really
thought
think
that was
they were
familiar.
all coincidence? Ames' own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Foxdie. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus. Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people. A sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
It was all an act.
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies can fight like men of experience. An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel would provide more than enough data to formulate such a program. You, Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation. Solidus, you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound.
What about Snake?
We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake.
Ah, the inconsistency.
I wonder
Yeah.
now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of their project?
It missed, right? She can't be hit.
How could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
Oh, shut
What?
through the chest.
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
It was magnets.
Staged?
Super magnets.
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology
Yes,
that the
yeah.
Patriots developed. Your Dead Cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No.
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
Well, yeah, no, they were preventing that.
Her in the heart.
It missed.
Now he has it on.
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right. Waste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural, only cutting-edge technology.
Bastard.
Uh-oh.
Now that I have enough data, all I arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
See, this is what you needed, Raiden. You needed 2 swords.
How's this then?
Then you could block all the bullets.
Fortune!
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
Everybody down!
I'll be damned.
What the? Impossible!
That was pretty cool.
She is Lady Luck.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier. I can see my family again.
Damn! Try this instead.
Now that she's dead, now I can actually attack. Oh, okay. Looks funny when it's trying to stand up like a person.
Brothers! Liquid!
Oh, don't tell me his head's... Oh no, is it? It is.
I've been waiting for this!
Oh no! Oh no! His head turned dark.
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
God damn it, Liquid.
You were inside Ocelot. Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly. I was controlling him. Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here.
What?
You're the only one that can free me. After all... I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one Snake and one big boss.
Oh, that line.
Time to say goodbye.
I love this part. It's really funny. I'm free!
Stop this thing! Hey, Snake! You coming?
He's going to chase it. Go get him, Snake! Go get him, Snake. Chase the machine that could possibly go 10 times as fast as you in the water. We were in that thing's butthole. Well, we were.
Federal Hall.
Welcome home, boys.
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
Independence Day?
April 30th?
That's right. George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence, the dawn of a new nation, here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule, liberation of this country. This was where it was supposed to begin. This is where freedom could have been born.
What was I right? I'm not sure. I think Independence Day is July 4th.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power.
Or April 12th.
What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities. The founding principles of this country. Everything that's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship. Jack, listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one lasts forever. Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation.
What?
The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works. But we have no heirs, no legacy. We brothers are called les enfants terribles, cloned from our father with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out. What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort. When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well. All I want is to be remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an exon. That will be my legacy, my mark in history. But the Patriots would deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become the Sons of Liberty!
Now, who could be calling us that? Colonel.
Raiden, are you receiving? We're still here.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human.
Also,
Over the past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution. We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap! If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context?
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass on.
But is that even your own idea?
Or something Snake told you.
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap!
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then, explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best, and you got there all by yourself.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashioned, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought, human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation. What it does stand for is selection for societal sanity. The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
I would.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof. Raiden, there are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to.
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW is still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your persona, experiences, triumphs, and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it considering the results. I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise. Raiden, take Solidus down.
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child. Not to mention the death of Rose. She's wired the same way.
Rose, does she actually exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe me.
Damn!
It will be a fight to the death.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight.
Colonel.
Then we'll consider the exercise closed.
Other way.
So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation, or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
Whoa.
Jack.
Just whoa.
My son. My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival. By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents.
You asshole.
I claimed you for my own and raised you as a soldier in the army of the devil. I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop, your own double helix.
Sounds like he's part of the system too.
It's time we were both free. I have other reasons for wanting you dead. The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other traces. Inside you.
What?
The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex, and throughout the neural network they formed.
Nope, nope.
Is that the best you can do?
Yes. I mean, no. Shut up. Quickly get into a box to get rid of the fire. Where is my box? Where's my box? I usually have a box. Ah, that works.
Let's go.
Something weird about these controls at the moment.
Is that the best you can do? Is that the best? Is that the best you can do?
Damn it.
Let's go.
Ha ha ha. Come on.
What's wrong with you?
Good work, Jack. But this is where it gets interesting.
He cut off his tentacles. What? Colonel, please.
Right. You have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Yes, you are. You're nothing but mere weapons.
Whoa.
No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Just weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game. Exactly as you said.
And a weapon has no right to think for itself. Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
Let me rest. Ah, come on. Bugger. Oh, fuck you. Don't laugh at me. There we go. Oh.
What's wrong with you?
There we go. No! Oh, no, 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 no! Woo! Oh. Done. GG. Oh, come on. You were being passive before. Wonder what he said before he fell. And now he's just on the city streets. How's the game going? It's going pretty good. And thank you, honey.
Who am I really? No one quite knows who or what they are. The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point. There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
We can tell other people about having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name. And your own future.
Decide for myself?
And whatever you choose will be you.
I don't know if I can.
I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you.
Just keep on trucking.
By the way, what is that?
Dog tags.
That is me.
Anyone you know?
No, never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on.
It looked like he threw the dog tags at the crime scene.
They taught me some good things too.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word. Even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry. I'll find him. Count on it. As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
He's framing you for the crime.
You
did it.
I put a
It was him.
Ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
He crashed this thing into the building.
They gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with. Cheer up. We have a better lead. This contains the list of all the Patriots.
It's the modus.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriots' identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
The FBI would be like, Why is there a giant ship in the middle of the city? Yeah, no, don't know. Is she real? I think there's an Easter egg around here. Oh.
What's wrong?
Oh, right there. You might have missed it. Just a little bit to the on the left side of the screen. You can see Vamp.
Who am I really?
I wouldn't know.
Maybe he'll pop up again.
But we're going to find out.
There he is to the left side.
Oh.
He's like leaning on the car. Oh, it's not showing it now. Vamp, yeah. Well, can we see him here?
For what I am, okay?
I think that's him in the background there. No.
I know.
Oh, you are pregnant. Oh. So yeah, Vamp survived. Thought he drowned? Nope.
Do you remember this place?
Of course. This is where we first met.
Aww.
I remember now. Today is the day I met you.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
He said all living things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. But genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
We have to teach our children to play video games on the internet. That is the future. And we have to teach them to edit videos and put them on the internet. And teach them how to floss. We will put that in their DNA. Ah, no. No, no, no. Ah, no. Stop. No. Ah. There we go. Copyright music. Only for my ears. My ears only. No one else's. Ah, hey, fluffy boy. And no worries, Auntie. So this was technically supposed to be the last. This was supposed to be the last Metal Gear Solid. They're gonna be like, no, there's nothing else to add. Like whatever I wanted to say was pretty much said here. I wanted everyone to know that I thought of social media and how that's going to be in the future. Yeah, him predicting that. Peace Walker was Chat GBT? What? GBT? Oh, yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, the name got me. I'm just like, Great British Trash. But no, I know what you're talking about. Peace Walker was awesome. I loved Peace Walker. The cooperation in that and like building up your base and making new weapons. I loved it. Then Phantom Pain came along and did the same thing. I'm like, I love that now. But Phantom Pain lost a certain charm to it. And I can't quite place my finger on it. Maybe because Peace Walker had a slingshot that you could shoot your teammates onto onto tanks. That is great. You need 3 people to use this slingshot. But what do you think about Ground Zero? It felt like Phantom Pain, but very restrained. Because when you start playing Phantom Pain, you feel a whole lot more freer, even though you don't have everything. It also had a Monster Hunter. It did, and it had its own monster in it. It had a Metal Gear Ray or Metal Gear Rex. Yeah, Metal Gear Rex version of a monster. Yeah, that was cool. So there is a couple scenes in this game that will get copyright claimed. And I think it's these ones right here. But I'll find out later. This is kind of the thing I was dreading, but like since I'm not getting paid to play this, I should be fine. Should be. But otherwise, if Twitch wants me to take it down, I'll just take it down. No, I don't want to cause stuff. But like Ground Zero was really interesting because when I first started playing Phantom Pain, I played the shit out of Ground Zero to the point where I extracted everyone. Like no one, well, in my friend group, no one knew that like you could you could save the people, the objectives, like people that you could kill or you could just knock out. You could extract them. And I'm like, well, if I could do that, why don't I just take everyone on the base? And that's exactly what I did. For every single mission, I stole people. In every single mission of Ground Zero. Except that one that had aliens in it. Couldn't extract that. And the one with Kojima. Couldn't actually get that one either. I don't think I could get that one. I might have. But yeah. Did you know there's a skateboarding section of this in this game? You can play as Raiden or Snake, and you get to skateboard all over the plant. It was pretty cool. I can't remember if it's in this version. I'll give it a look when I get there. But can I skip this yet? No. No. Which is probably for the best. The skateboarding remix. There we go. There is the skateboarding one in this. We'll give that a look before we start jumping into DMC. Police Noughts, Zone Enders, Metal Gear, Ghost Babel. That was a Ghost Babel poster in this game? Oh. Cool, I guess. That's the song that we just heard, Can't Say Goodbye to Yesterday. Konami, Japanese West. I didn't really think about it. I didn't really think if Kojima actually worked in a named team. Actually, there's more after this, isn't there? Yes, there is. Ow. I get the feeling that's Kojima talking there. What the heck? Someone had gifted me a subscription, a tier 1 subscription to someone that I have never heard of before. Okay. Thank you, Twitch. What? Oh? The Patriots were still going even though they died 100 years ago. So does it tell me how many people I killed? I killed 63 people. Mammoth! Return your clear code to Konami JPN. Okay, no, that doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, that last part just really made it hard for me to pass. So I ended up switching to the lethal blade and just started shooting people. And it must have remembered the other times. Okay, Fluffy. Okay. Well, that's all for Metal Gear Solid 2. We are going to move on to DMC. But before I do that, I quickly got to go to the toilet. So, I'll run this 3-minute ad. That's how long it will probably take me. And, actually, I'll start up the game too. And I'll be right back.